Also, here's an idea. If you're ordering a bunch of parts for multiple vehicles at the same time, I found that I could just, label which vehicle they go to, so that when I'm actually working on the vehicle, I'm not trying to figure out if I have the right timing belt or not. So just a thought, these little tags are available for not much money online, Amazon for example. Helps me keep track of which part goes to which vehicle. All right, I have the engine semi-degreased, and I'm gonna kind of go through a list of parts that I plan on change with this engine out. Spark plugs, oil filter and oil change, of course, accessory drive belt, let's see, Honda crank seal and cam seal. These are the idlers for the timing belt. Timing belt is there. Got a new thermostat for the Honda Beat, as well as a new pump. And of course, we'll finish installing all new engine and transmission mounts while we're at it. All right, we have the tension pulley and the idler pulley removed from the Honda Beat, and of course the timing belt. This is the tension pulley, and still got a nice smooth roll to it. Same for the idler, and then of course the belt. Whoops. The belt looks like it's in really good shape. However, it does say Honda on it. Let's get out here in the light. So I guess in theory, I don't know. With those marks on the crank pulley, I do think it's been changed. And looking closely with some good light, I would say, yeah, it's good. I'm changing it, even if it might have been newer. I can see a little bit of dry rot cracks on that surface. All right, here's what the cam seal looks like. A better focus. Again, no leaking here, but I'm going to do it. It does look like this valve cover has been off before, because there's sealant here that doesn't. Maybe that's factory, I don't know. I'm guessing it's not. But we're going to replace the cam oil seal while we're at it. Alright, taking off the crank pulley and looking for signs of oil seepage. Don't really see any. I do see plenty of rubber from the old belt. I wonder how well we can see. It's kind of an odd angle, but no oil seepage where I would have expected it to be. There's the new crank seal. And the old one looks pretty darn good. I'm going to do a little research and make sure it is still advisable to pull a seal that's not leaking. I don't want to do something that I shouldn't do. Sometimes it's best to just leave them alone if there's no problem. I'm going to do some research. Well, old one on the right, new one on the left. Don't mind that big gash. I tore it getting it out, but it wasn't leaking. The internet, so many people said don't do it, but this is it's a consumable item. It wasn't in very bad shape. Still feels very elastic, and it wasn't leaking, but it's just so hard to get in here. If it starts leaking, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, this one has been replaced before, and I'm not sure it's showing up on the screen. When they replaced it last time, they left part of the seal still stuck in there. It becomes really evident when you look at the edge. That's about how tall and how deep the edge should be on these. And if you keep rolling, you can see that edge gets really wide, and it's because what they left in there the last time was compressing much further on the seal. So I'll have to get that out before the new one goes in. I've started peeling it out, that leftover cam seal. You can see it. I've got the tab of it, or the bottom of it pulled up, but now you can see what I was talking about. They left that in there, and that's not good. Yep, there's the whole piece, but I'll get this cleaned up and cleaned out, and they're just lucky it didn't leak. You can't leave that kind of stuff in a seal. I'm surprised they were able to get it in there. Took a while to get all of that schmutz out of the journal there, but that is the new cam bearing seal installed. New one on the crank, new one on the cam.